Hello everyone and welcome to Passionate Perseverance Tarot. Thank you so much for joining in today. Today's reading, we're going to take a look at the energy surrounding Liam Payne. I was asked a question in the comments of a different reading involving Liam, and I wanted to take a look at it in today's reading. This is going to be for entertainment purposes only. It is my interpretation of the energy and the tarot. And it's not even my belief structure. This is just based on my reading, what my findings are, my reading of the tarot. So I'm just kind of like reporting back to you, the viewer, of what I am tapping into energetically. All right, so this reading specifically is not going to take a look at the recent tragedy or that situation. It's going to try to take a look earlier in his career when, oh, I have the death card coming out right away as I'm shuffling. Shining a light on something that happened. All right, shining a light because I have the sun coming out and speaking the truth on something that happened. So I do feel this energy coming out strongly right away. I do feel like it's connected. I'm being pulled to the bullseye. So as I was just saying that I wasn't going to speak of the recent tragedy, the recent passing, I do have it being connected in some way. So there's some sort of deeper inner web, inner working for what happened as far as creating a situation that caused chaos or controversy or confusion. It feels as though Liam's energy, the star, I'll associate him here as the star energy, did have information that troubled others. Now, what I was asked to take a look at, and the reason I'm doing this reading now, is to take a look at, I have the Magician coming out, if there was something that happened to Liam in his past, if he attended possibly a Diddy party or a Sean Combs party, a Puff Daddy party, whatever he was calling himself at the time, one of these possible like white parties or parties where there was illegal things happening, right? Illegal things happening. And did he see something? Was he not supposed to remember and did remember? I'm just trying to peel back the layers to that specific question, and that's going to be my focus on this reading. Okay, if it leads me other places, I will pursue that, but I feel as though there's a connection because I have it coming out and I'm being pulled to it, and I have the fall, the tower, which I associate when I'm doing his reading as showcasing, for this specifically, showing a fall that happened, or yeah, I'm being pulled to a fall that happened. The fall. Okay. So, again, for entertainment purposes only. And let's see. I want to go back. I'm just letting the energy know. Thank you. I want to go back and ask, was there a situation... I get real cold. I get really cold and I see this. So it might be something that he isolated or blocked out. It feels like blocking out. It feels like blocking out. Yeah, I have an old wound. So there's something that happened that he tried to block out. Okay, there's something that happened that he definitely tried to block out, or he like saw a face. I'm being pulled to, I saw a face and I wasn't supposed to, or I saw a face. I have the memories card. I saw a face and I wasn't supposed to. There's something in regards to that. I'm just seeing like the lion's face. So it's kind of, and look at how this here, it's showing a face, but like you're not supposed to see this face for some reason, and it feels like he did see this face. Okay, so that's what I'm getting right away. I do feel like he was at a party in the past. Let me see specific, and of course he's been to a party in the past. I'm sorry. I'm working through the questions here as I'm going and trying to pick up on the energy as well. But let's see. Did you attend, energy please, did you attend one of these? It does feel, yes, because I get the Empress. Like excited to be invited to one of these events or had the opportunity to go to a party. I get the Wheel of Fortune. This was something initially feeling optimistic, excited about, being able to attend. Yes, excited, optimistic, quickly turning into something else. Quickly turning into something else, though, with the Death card coming out. Okay, let me just see. Confirmation that you attended one of these parties thrown by, I have the an Emperor energy, thrown by, and I said it in my mind's eye, I didn't say it out loud, Diddy. Okay. Yes, with the Chariot. So I have the Chariot, again, showcasing, yes. All right. It's related to this. So let's dive a little bit deeper and see what else we can uncover. All right. Energy, please. Energy, please. For, oh, I'm being pulled. I saw a face. I saw a face. I have the Magician coming out twice. It feels like he saw someone's face and he wasn't supposed to. It could be where he remembers someone's face and he wasn't supposed to. Further clarity for what unfolded at this party. Further clarity for what unfolded. See, I see this Lover's card, but it feels like some sort of what's the way, like this isn't just a Lover's card, right? It feels like it's something more going on there, right? Like behind closed doors, this type of subversive, but everybody participating, like that type of energy. And I'm not trying to push that on that card, but it gives me that energy and vibe there. And I do feel as though there's definitely something more seducing, but I'm going to get confirmation of that from another deck. I do have it coming out with like this High Priestess energy. And it seems more like, for lack of a better way to put it, and to jump down the bunny hole of conspiracy theories, ritualistic, right? More ritual type behavior pattern, which I have picked up on in previous readings. So let me just see if we get anything like that coming out. We'll first go to this True Crime Detective Oracle deck and see what comes out. Further clarity on what was visually seen at this party. Further clarity for what was, I get caregiver. I don't know why I have that card coming out. I'll do a deeper dive on that and see where I want to put that up there, and we'll see what else wants to come out. Is there anything else that wants to come out from this deck, please? I feel like he met someone, introduced to someone. It feels as though meeting somebody there. All right, let me go to a different deck and see. Why is this caregiver card here, please? Why is this caregiver card here, please? Okay, I'm getting led to someone that, meeting someone that could like help advance career is what it feels like. Help from a monetary standpoint, or because I do have the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles coming out, and the Chariot. So it's someone that could advance a career. Yeah, and then I have the Magician. So it's showcasing, this isn't the Magician, but I see it always as a Magician energy when I look at this card. So I do feel as though meeting someone there, that feeling as though could advance a career. Okay. And let me see, is this the same person who is being showcased as like seeing this face? Further clarity. I'm seeing, I have the Hermit. Oh, wow, look at that. And then I have Judgment. So it does feel like he met someone. I just get like it does feel like I wasn't supposed to see this person's face. So I don't know if it's the same. Let's check another deck. Further clarity on the caregiver energy, please. On this person that was going to, what it feels like helps advance, helps bring opportunities, right? Brings opportunities moving forward. So it does feel as though like an excitement feeling around meeting someone that could advance a career, contract-wise. I feel pulled to a contract. Yes, a contract. And then I have 1 day. Like taking steps towards furthering career path. Okay. And then let me see, as far as showcasing the energy surrounding the person who I feel as though like, oh, right there, look at, I wasn't supposed to see his face. Like I'm just seeing the mask. So who was this person? Who was this person in whose face? Deja vu, repeated patterns, and karmic lessons came out. So it feels as though he might have been ended up part of something that he didn't realize he was getting himself into. And I don't know, it does feel like he wasn't supposed to remember, but he did remember his face. Let me see if I get further clarity on that, okay? All right. Further clarity for the energy here. I just keep seeing this like face that I wasn't, it feels like I see this face that I wasn't supposed to see. Confirmation of that with the Emperor and the High Priestess over top of that. Like it was supposed to be covered up, but he saw a face, or he remembered seeing a face. Were you supposed to remember this? Was this something that you were supposed to forget? Judgment. It does feel as though it was something that he was supposed to either not see or forget, because this here is the mask in the mirror, right? And it feels like he wasn't supposed to remember that part or that situation, or he does feel as though that is accurate. Let me just see if I get further clarity. All right, let's take another look. Further clarity, please. Further clarity. I'm feeling, feels like he felt like left. Okay. Let's start at the beginning. Let's start at the beginning and see. At an event, a party. Okay. At an event, at a party, there's holes. There's moments that are blank. So at an event, at a party, there's moments that are blank. I feel like a house, like a big house or venue. Having fun. There is elements of having fun, a playful nature. And then I just said nature, and that this card says nature, confirming that, but then things changed. And then we have masks. So I do feel, again, like putting on masks. What did people put on masks for? What did people put on masks for? What did people put on masks for? To not be seen. To not be seen. Participating. Or to give the illusion of not being seen. Or to, look at there, look at. Putting on this mask to kind of hide who they are, possibly. But I feel like everyone's wearing them. Is everyone? Yeah, it feels like everyone's wearing them. So it could have just been part of the party as well. Like it's not illegal to wear a mask, but there's a trickster element here of hiding your identity. So I do feel as though there's this trickster energy of hiding your identity. Could he have walked in and seen something he wasn't supposed to? It feels like there's holes, but he remembers seeing a face. So it feels like he doesn't remember completely, but remembers seeing a face. Let me just see. Is that what you're showcasing energy-wise? You don't remember completely. Yeah, some element of not being in control. Some element of not being in control. And this is in the past. Some element of not being in control, and then, or not being able to communicate even. Watching. So just watching. Feeling frozen. All right, so I get like feeling frozen, not being able to communicate, and watching. Okay. All right, let's try to see further clarity moving forward as to provide further clarity in regards to what you saw. Provide further clarity in regards to what you saw. Four of Wands, some sort of, I want to say sacrifice. I don't know why I'm hearing sacrifice. Some sort of sacrifice. And this card here, and it does have a younger person in that card. So it feels as though seeing some sort of action taken in a celebratory way, because I have the Three of Cups. A celebratory way of some sort of sacrifice, or like, because I have the Empress and the Tower. So it feels as though I keep being pulled to the word taking action in a way of like a sacrificial type way. Okay. Let's see if I get anything confirming. I have this deck. We'll take a look at this. As far as what happened, show me the card that represents to the best of the ability. I get the Woods card. And let me see if there's anything else. And the Harvest card. So the Woods and the Harvest card, and then I have Children of the Night coming out. So it does feel as though there's someone videoing. I get pulled to that, like someone recording. This is how I feel his energy, like frozen, not able to say anything or speak, but just forced to watch. There's some element here, forced to watch. Feeling forced to watch. the harvest. And then let me see if I get further clarity on that. Yeah, I get the devil energy coming out. And again, it feels like, I feel it in my throat now too. Like I want to cough. I want to say something, but I can't. There's feeling afraid. There's definitely a fear element, like overtaking, it feels. And not able to speak up, not able to say anything. It does feel as though there's this forced to watch. Were you forced? Show me, please. Forced to watch something that you didn't want to. Show me the energy, please. Were you forced to watch something that you didn't want to? Show me energy, please. I get the big house again. So I do feel like it was in a large estate or a large house. This is showcasing a castle, but it's just something that is very prestigious. And I'm seeing like all the lights are on, but not where they were. It feels more like candlelight. And I get the Hierophant to confirm that. So it's like all the lights in the house are on, but not where you go. It's like candlelit. It feels like candlelit. All right, let me see. Yeah, look at candlelit. So more like down below, or like in a crypt or basement level, or not part, like below the house possibly. All right, I'm being led to this deck, and I got to go back to this mask and see quick. Further clarity. Were you forced? Child of visions. I felt pulled to this. And look at that. Forced to watch something in regards to a child possibly. And I did have that child that I was pulled into. Child of challenges is coming out as well. So I have 2 child cards coming out. And I'm being pulled to that child card. So it does feel as though there's something forced to watch. Shining light on this with the sunlight card coming out. Shining light on a situation that in reverse is like a nightmare situation. And I'm feeling pulled to his energy currently trying to shine light, but was frozen at the time. Okay, further clarity for what you saw. Oh, yeah. This card here of just being frozen and forced to watch. And then not knowing what to do for the path ahead. And this right here, like not knowing what to do. Not knowing what to do. Let's see if I can get another deck and see. Let's go to... Oh, you know what? I want this deck first. Okay. Showcase, please. Showcase, please. Further clarity. Are we on the right track with you were forced, I have the Magician, again, to watch. And now I'm being pulled in. I saw a face. I saw a face. I saw a face. And I don't feel as though he was supposed to. And here's the candles. See, like the candlelight? I feel that energy. And I don't think he was alone, but he felt alone, frozen. And again, there's like this like setup of being around. I don't know if it's a square or a circle, but there's some element of being around what's happening, or encircling what's happening, encompassing what's happening, and then watching, being forced to watch something. Okay. What, showcase further what you were forced to watch. Six of Cups and the Six of Spears. So I'm being pulled to, and then the Two of Coins. Some sort of, and then the Emperor is here. Like offering. Some sort of offering. And then this is the one that I always see as like the bloodline or initiation, could be, right? Like, and then I have the Devil coming out. Like a possible initiation into. All right, let me just see. Showcase, please. What? I have the false person. I just keep being pulled to a mask. So I don't know. Like hiding behind a mask or being revealed, having the truth revealed, There's some element of seeing someone's face, and because of that, that somehow led to everything. It took away options for the future, but I feel like you would be aware, unless you're supposed to forget, like that was mentioned. So, let's see. I keep getting the World. The World keeps wanting to come out, so we'll put the World. And then, okay, now he's wanting justice. He's wanting to bring justice. He's wanting to shine light on a situation, bringing justice to the world about what took place. So it is deeper. It is deeper than just the recent events. And I do have the Ten of Swords coming out. Isn't this an interesting one? It's on a cell phone. Something's recorded. I do feel as though there's recordings, and I guess that would make sense, right? Because I feel as though there was many recordings that was seized in these Diddy lawsuits and allegations. So I do feel as though I feel like he remembered someone's face. Let me just get confirmation of that again. Yeah, I was going to come forward and speak a truth on who this person was. And because of that, it's led to the fall. Or was able to say specifically that this person was involved. Shine light with the sun coming out. I was going to shine light on that with the sun coming out again in reverse. Okay. All right. So I do feel it's hard to go deeper into this energy because it's crippling. So if I push deeper, it's crippling. And I have the Strength card coming out. It's crippling if I push deeper. I've been a little standoffish surrounding it because it's crippling. It's this. And I don't... I have the Chariot showcasing that, and the Magician. So I'm going to keep my energy back as much as I can and still try to just I do feel as, oh my God. Didn't we just get this card? And look, what does that say? I didn't even know that this card exists. It's the same card. It came out again. And as I'm saying, no, everything is fine. Everything is fine. Oh. But everything was not fine. I've never noticed that in this deck before. Look at that. All right. I think I'm going to end it here because I know that these secrets, this hidden secrets about who was where, who the face that he saw is going to come out. It's going to be exposed. There's more to be exposed. Look at this. Look at this. Are they wearing masks? And there's like, look at that. They're wearing masks and there's lurking, right? So I think he saw someone's face that either he wasn't supposed to or wasn't supposed to remember and was going to possibly like blow the whistle on that or bring exposure to that, shine light on that. And from back then, that happening, I think instead of like taking the contract or taking the bait or being part moving forward, it feels like he tried to separate his energy, and because of that possibly leading to the tragedy, the fall. And I do have the Three of Needles on the bottom of the deck now coming out, and the High Priestess. Okay, so that's what I'm getting a read on. Let me know what you're thinking and what you're seeing in the chat below. Also, if there's other questions, I apologize. I had to take some time just to kind of recoup and regain my strength from an energy standpoint, because it does take a good amount out of me as a reader. I don't mind doing that. I'm always on the side of seeking the truth and seeking justice, but it is one where I have to make sure that I am allowing myself time to recover also. So I appreciate everyone. And let me just see if I feel pulled to any other deck in regards to... I do feel pulled to one. We're going to just see what comes out for this. Energy, please. Energy, please. As far as someone wearing a mask, did you see a face, please? Did you see a face that you weren't supposed to? I get fake and falling apart. Breaking a contract, fake, falling apart, breaking a contract. And then I feel like seeing something that he wasn't supposed to. So I do feel pulled to that. I do feel like there's a recording of it, or some sort of recording. There's some sort of recording, because I feel pulled to this. It might have been destroyed, but I just feel pulled to some sort of recording, and it feels as though it was going to bring this into light. And let's just see. Oh, wow. Yeah. Just moving towards the light in this card on the bottom of the deck. I felt pulled to this deck and felt like I'm being pulled back to this. Like, everything will be fine. I will share my truth. I will share my truth. Is there anything more from this deck that wants to come out? So I have a card now of patience and planning and knowing that everything will unfold as it is meant to in divine timing. Everything will unfold as it is meant to in divine timing. So we must be patient and continue to seek justice, seek the truth, what that means, what that looks like moving forward. All right, let me know if you have any questions that I can take a look at a later date, and just know that although it might seem difficult right now, everything will be okay. Everything will be okay moving forward, and the truth will be revealed. The light will shine on the truth. Thank you, everyone. Sending you love and light and healing energy.